Oh boy, guys, we upgraded. We get chat on my second screen. Woo, boy. Yeah, we got all of our chats now. I can stream on all platforms. Woo, yeah. Hold on. Hold on as I try to figure that part out. So bring this over. Wow, we have that chat now. And then we come over here. Go over to YouTube. We pop out that chat. Bring it over. Holy fuck, it's a little bit big. Let me tiny that up a little bit. Thank you. What we'll do, we'll extend these up. And then eventually I will have a multi-chat setting thing. You know, something that would actually just hold all the chats in one. Get over here. Mr. Mouse, get over here. Okay. This is what I was waiting on. Literally spent some good money on this. To have an extra monitor to see all my chats. I'll eventually have it to where I'll be able to see all of them, like actually all in one. Should be a little bit better, maybe. I don't know how well it's gonna work when it comes further down the line. All right, I started my stream. I now have all my chats in the one giant thing. I just have to remember to look over there.
You'll probably look when it starts moving.
I'll probably forget about it like I normally do. It's one of those things, like, you know, a lot of people don't like chat very often or something, so I will completely forget that there's a chat over there. It's the same thing with my phone. Where I just so happen to look down and I go, oh, hey, look, someone's actually talking. Wow. What a good idea. I had to go.
Carry a giant fucking extremely heavy TV down the stairs.
Oh, fantastic. Long overdue. What a good idea
So
is to start my stream right when I have to go into PvP zones. I'm sure this isn't going to fuck me over later.
I will say though that it made me appreciate flat screens a lot more.
Yeah, yeah, you'd be surprised.
Because it was one of those old-timey fucking box TVs.
Yeah, they have some weight to them. Well, the
Some.
thing is,
It would have required two of us to fucking carry that thing down.
oh damn.
I had to go down the stairs slowly, one at a time. To get it to go down the damn stairs without breaking anything. And even then, I dropped it once. Mostly, if anything, I just scratched the screen. At least at worst.
Let me minimize that so in case my CPU doesn't take more. I had my Streamlabs, or yeah, the Streamlabs thing still up, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Maybe I should put that down. That cause my what is it? GPU doesn't decide or need to run two at once. Also, I went back down the melee route because I have now found a better use for my melee skills. And one of them is definitely stunning the enemies. Because that knee strike does some great stuns. And I missed it. Especially when meleeers come running at you.
I mean, my print up Bindu thing does some stun damage, but that's only so long as I'm punching them.
Yeah, no, mine does like a straight up knee attack.
Yours probably lasts a lot longer, and even after the initial strike.
It's just a push forward and knee strike, but then you can go into a heavy right away. So technically, it's a combo move. Because you're meant to hit them with the knee strike and then do a heavy right afterwards. Because you're guaranteed a free heavy. And it's not like it's a guarantee free heavy through shields. It's not like the just you could just do a heavy. It actually goes straight through shields because it will actually penetrate. How do I get in here? Because the car has a key card. Yeah, so now I'm streaming on all 3 platforms. I have Kick, I have Twitch, and I have YouTube. Yeah! Multi-stream.
But I
Such a good stream.
We're gonna stream on Twitch anymore because terrorism.
Hey, whoa, you can't say that. You're gonna get me banned on Twitch again.
Well, then you could just stream again after you got, banned or unbanned.
Oh. You never know. I might get like a 7 day, well, a 7 1 day ban. It's crazy. It's gonna be on my off day. How do I get in here? Someone tell me where the damn key card is. Where the fuck a key card would be at a time like this? Oh, hey, look, I found the key card I was looking for. Wow. Can finally go in. I will say one thing about, like, your line that you have there. It gets sun resistance, which is really nice. Not sure how you would prep your mind to where you can literally shake off a sunstroke, but yes, that's what the game calls it. But yeah, sure. And when you casually just shake off a stroke.
It's called heat stroke.
It's called radiation from the sun.
It's called cancer.
Oh, is that a shotgun? Hey, look, I got the Ripper. Not what I was looking for, but I got the Ripper now. Kind of coming back further. Actually, yeah. What the fuck? What is the point of this? Oh, I see. It could have came through the ceiling, I guess. So that's that mission done. I gotta contact the seller. Oh god, I thought it was only in the deep desert. So they did change where when you're leaving the PvP zone, you have to wait 30 minutes, or well, seconds, but about that long anyways. It's not 5 seconds like it used to. You have to wait a whole 30 seconds for you to get out of the PvP.
Yeah, it's because people kept, like, camping the exit. If they, like, attack a person and then leave.
Makes sense. I thought it was only for the deep desert, though. Stuff my copy there. Oh, that's the lab. Ow, what the fuck? Where'd you come from? Kick! Free attack! Death! Get down in the pit. Actually, before I go down the pit, am I supposed to... Oh. Uh-oh. that might be a problem. You know, next time, before jumping down the giant hole, take your airplane down. It would be a smart idea, wouldn't it? Thanks, future me. I kind of wish you would have told me that a bit further in the past. Well, back up we go. Oh, look, the vultures are waiting for me to fall down this cliff. You know, for how long I've been doing both YouTube and Twitch for, Kick is my first ever one to actually give me a sub button. I know people are going to be like, oh, YouTube has a sub, but no, that's a follow button.
Oh yeah, because then there's the join button that it also has afterward.
Yeah, then there's
That's
the join button.
A certain milestone, I believe.
Like, you get the join button when you have, like, I think it's 500 subscribers, which I think is kind of outrageous. It's the same thing as, like, Twitch, but I mean, Twitch has at least some narrative to it where you have to have 3 consecutive viewers, and then I forgot how much in stream time. Well, YouTube, you have to have 500 subscribers, then you have to have, like, a ton. I mean, you're talking about, like, 200-hour watch time for users. Like, outrageous, and that's just a join button. That's not
Welcome, honored
to get money for doing ads. Ads is even worse.
Some part of me that still wishes that my parents had listened to me and allowed me to go into like content creation when I was younger.
You know what?
Back when the platform was actually incorporated people more.
I've done some videos. Like, there actually are videos on my channel, like actual videos. I just never liked it.
I've seen people on fucking TikTok earn thousands of dollars for just reposting memes.
Yeah. There's one thing I like with streaming is that, like, I have an audience there. And you can also bring back, like, funnies and everything else. It's basically, like, why I like joining a group of friends and that stuff. Even if I'm not playing the same game, you know, there's a lot of funs and laughs. That's what I like about it. Plus long-form content, too, because, you know, I play games for hours. Such as my, like, 9-hour-long Dune or Parcel.
I see someone. Found them. Where's my backup?
Where's my backup? I'm trying to find my backup.
I'm putting you down.
You're not putting no one down. I will stab you in the back instead. Just like Assassin's Creed him. That guy actually survived my poison. That was kind of crazy. You strike.
Usually doesn't last forever.
Well, a lot of times when they go down, it would kill them like after a long time. He was able to revive before it actually killed him. Yeah, where the hell did you come from? That's it, sir. Knee strike. Free stab.
Shield on.
The hell, did you survive that? Fine. Here's another knee strike. Another death. You're telling me this guy was carrying around a buggy array or cut array Mark III with him the entire time? Where was he going? Ah, yes, you know, casually down in the laboratory where I carry a whole Mark III in my inventory the entire time. Oh, the disruptor pistol. Do you want the disruptor pistol? The same one I have?
I don't care.
I have another blueprint of it. Oh yeah, so let's contact the seller. Talk to seller. There's another one I had to contact too, but I don't know where that is. It's not there. Activate the backup energy
Welcome,
supply
honored
console.
guest. Dr.
Fucking where? You mean all the way back at the PvP ship again? What in the world? Hello? I gotta see if audio is set properly. It is not. Set up to my other one. Hello, going down to the labs, I see.
What's up?
Nothing much. Just did a quest here.
What I'm here for. This planetologist guy.
Yeah. It's good faction, or good skill line to go down, especially with all the mining and that.
Oh yeah, that's the only reason why I'm doing it.
Yeah, and that extra power pack, perfect.
Yeah, that's pretty useful.
Well, I'm heading out. Gonna take my Beetle out of here.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too, man. Ah, he also brought a Beetle down. It's another guy doing the planetologist because of the mining and that stuff.
I still don't know exactly where to find that guy. Oh wait, no, I think I actually do.
So,
It's at one of the testing stations in the
yeah, you have to go to one of the testing stations. Then from there, I have no fucking
197,
clue.
I believe.
Because apparently,
Well, apparently you just keep talking to him at that point.
yeah, I've been doing that, but then there was a time where it told me that I couldn't talk to him anymore, and then from there, I haven't been able to talk to him. So I don't know if I have to retrack him down or... He's gonna be down in that testing lab for a while, so he should be alright coming back over here to the PvP zone. Contact the seller. Contact. Search for missing crew. What a weird thing for the contactor to tell you to go into a PvP zone. Okay, so I have to go to an outpost now. Alright. So then I'm out of here. Whoa, okay. Yeah, I should have just really went on to this one mountain. I wonder if that's the final quest too, because I don't think I actually had a quest for to go there. I know I had a this quest here, which is finding the missing crew and that stuff. I'll have to take the airship and go out that way again towards him and see if I can't talk to him. If not, I might just look up another, the whole storyline for him to figure out where he's at again. Because I wouldn't have known he was in the testing lab. You were just supposed to go down there and be surprised he was down there, which dumb. Versus like all the other quests, it's like, oh, you talked to this guy, great. Now you gotta go back to this major city and they will give you quests. Instead of what they were doing now, which is basically you talk to the same guy, but then you have to discover wherever the fuck he went to again. Actually, I haven't been here, so I'm gonna go see if I can't get my intelligence. My intelligence. I see someone, despite I really don't. Minigunner. Minigunner will die. No shield. Denied. Drop kick. Oh, you were able to actually back out of it. Interesting. Never knew there was a counter to that. Oh, I'm making land treads again. I'm winning. What I'm winning, who knows? But I'm winning something.
Shield on.
Shield off. Ow. I didn't even know you can come in here. Go away. Oh yeah, making land tread again. And do I need to get a new power pack. These enemies shoot me like 3 times and my power disappears like it's nothing. And I have a tier 4 on. Well, actually I have a tier 4 special pack. Oh, okay. My character's bugging out. Alright, where am I going? Oh, back to Anvil. Well, I'm heading back to Anvil. I might as well continue all the way back to Plant Man. Do we have enough to build a tier 5 for the scout? Asmodeus. Apparently he's gone. He is, he's gone permanently. No. He went down the Warhammer route.
Ooh, what?
I was asking you if we had enough for a tier 5 engine for the scout.
Oh. Probably not for Duralium wise, because I know that's going to require a lot. We have more than enough aluminum. We just need the Duralium. Or, in this case, the Jasmium.
The Jasmium. Jasmium. I'm at like 33%. I think we have pretty decent amount of time yet. Where this thing starts like bogging out. I have noticed with the assault one compared to this one, I don't know if it's because of like the tier 5 wings and all that. Just has better wings. But you can go way faster with the assault one than you can do with the scout. Which is kind of weird, because you think the assault would be slower. I was supposed to stop at Anvil. Went way past Anvil. Actually, we do need flower sand. We're actually out of that.
We're out of silicone. Or, we're out of flower sand for silicone.
Can't tell if the server's lagging or if that's my internet because I'm streaming 3 times.
We meet again. Fantastic. Let's see what you found.
Oh, I didn't know this was the quest for what's his name. That would explain why I went to the PvP zone.
This is it. The Catheria crashed in the Haga Rift. Commendable work. Commendable. I do. Things are progressing. We've decrypted that spy's report. We're still sifting through data, but it links the renegade Skorda to someone I know. Flag Officer Katrina Kloros. Katrina was commander of the Catheria when the ship went down. She survived. It's now clear that she turned deserter following those events. She's the missing friend I mentioned. At this point, I have more questions than answers. I don't like where any of this is leading.
Congratulations. That's
My
what
superiors
happens when you
have
try to
been
find
monitoring
answers.
Katrina, but she won't talk to any of
You get
traitors.
more questions.
They want to know
What?
more. I want to know more. I need you to talk to her. As someone less official, you might be able to get her to talk. She has to know something that makes this madness make sense.
How does that make any sense? As someone less official, you might get her to a talk. What?
Based
Wouldn't you
on
want
the
more
previous
official
info you gathered
people?
for me from those Harkonnen deserters, she's near the wreck of the Catheria in the Haga Rift.
They went like the
The
opposite way.
superiors didn't seem at all surprised by this revelation. They're holding something back. They've known.
Are you
I
talking
want to
to
say words I should not say.
Lieutenant Anton.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
of course.
You're probably at the
It
part
is
where
a
it gets a
difficult
little
needle
sad.
to thread, but we must do our best. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, where his
We
crew
will
is
find
dead,
Katrina
basically.
Kloros.
It gets
I
worse than
eagerly
that.
await your report.
Oh boy.
There's just
They don't
there's
just
one more
die.
thing.
You know what? Now I'm feeling like it's going
Do
down the
whatever it
American
takes
route
to
where we
convince
find out
Katrina
that
to return to the fold. She
And
was
this is
a
why
mentor
I sort
and
of
a hero of
despise
mine.
the other
She
faction
stands for everything I once believed in.
even more now than I
Our
did
path
before.
has become so twisted. This war of
what is a
assassins
war of
erodes the
assassins?
honor and
Because I feel like
identity.
this
It
is not
corrupts me.
Assassin's Creed, and
The
clearly we're not
Atreides are
assassins.
not the Atreides anymore. I'm at the
Well,
edge.
Atreides
I
itself
need
is
a
not
win. Everything seems to turn
a
out
faction
wrong.
that's typically
But we can save her. We can make it
into
right.
assassinations.
I have to believe that.
Well, yeah, they're more military.
They're more of a warrior people.
Basically like Britain.
What? No.
Thank you.
Britain!
It means
They're
a great
honor
deal
bound,
to me.
so they're like a lot more honorable than most people.
Yeah, Britain. Except for when you throw their tea into the
Fought
wood.
with no honor at all, ever.
Yeah, they lined up like idiots. Yeah, joke with the redcoats where they would line up like fucking idiots. Alright, numbnuts, line up. Alright, to research man. It's weird that it doesn't appear on the map. Oh god, we almost crashed into the sand. All of a sudden my nose was pointed down when I came out of the map. Oh, sandworm. Activate, go up. I don't know how far up you have to be to where like the sandworms don't get you. I was like at like 450 and I was like, nah, I'll go up. Oh man, it's so much easier to get around the map now with these things. You see why people like beeline it to these things. Right, am I able to talk to you or are you gonna tell me now? Okay, you're gonna tell me now. Alright, I guess I have to look up his ending story on how to get tier 3 because for whatever reason he's not a talkative guy anymore. I forgot this was on my main tab. Here. What is it? Geologist or something like that? Planet Mars. Select tier 3 apologist skill in Dune Awakening. You need to complete a quest line that involves finding direct turn of the flight trainer. Various Imperial testing stations deliver specific items to them. You need to find Imperial testing station 29 in the North Haggard Rift. Deliver the Mimic film. Okay, yeah. What? Oh, okay. He's at 76. I got it now. Okay, I looked it up, and apparently plantologist man is there at 29. And I was like, the fuck? He was not there when I went in there. So apparently, after you're done talking to him, to where he tells you to leave him alone, you have to go to Imperial Testing 76. Not to be confused by Fallout 76. It is not a Fallout shelter. Wait, you know, you were saying so. But you're supposed to go down there and then find him again in there. You talk to him, you do his little quest, and then you have to go talk to him again at another lab. So basically, it's just called dive into every lab possible and hope you find him. Because he's not in, like, a clear frickin' spot. Oh, what the fuck? Huh. Being honest, I thought this gap was a little worse than, when I was driving through with the bike than I did flying. But I guess that's because of the hills. But I swear that gap is way larger than, it makes it out to be, I guess. Like, on the map, it's huge, but apparently it's not even that large. It's about as big as this. To testing. Well, actually, I want to do a detour real quick since I'm over here at Anvil. Also, might buy a fuel there while I'm at it. So I did use up a fuel cell. Go do this quick before we end up hitting into a wall. Oh wait, we still have to finish a quest. Turn around. Never mind, still have to finish a quest yet. Launch. Boom, heading back that way. Trials of Regret. Do a barrel roll. Looks like that wood house is falling apart now. Let's see if some of these like older bases are starting to fall apart, or if they're still active. Apparently this one is still. The hell? What is that symbol? There's the testing lab. Crash it. Ow. tried using my skill, but it didn't want to follow through.
Shield off.
I don't even need a fire. Now, a sentry gun, everything's taken care of for you. I guess someone's down here in the laboratory. Hear a lot of gunfire down here.
Could also be above it.
Oh, I just so happened to found him. He's in a cage. Very easy to miss. Like, I mean, stupidly easy to miss. I just so happened to spot the guy.
I was continuing my work, exploring the testing stations, gathering data, checking their research. I wasn't expecting slavers.
And then all of a sudden, I got enslaved.
Technically, this
Put into a
testing
cage
station
again.
is property of the Imperium. The slavers are the trespassers here. I tried to explain it to them.
Why?
Then they threw
What?
me in here and told me I'd be transported to
Oh
the
my
slave
god,
ships of
how
Neocotha.
dumb can this guy get? I tried to tell him that they're in the wrong spot, that
There is
this
something
is
more
not
important.
theirs.
This
And then they
is
throw me in jail. I don't know why.
growing plants on Arrakis. After Cyprian rejected my petition for Kynes' research, I decided I didn't care. I'm not going to let some fop from Kytane tell me what to do.
Congratulations.
And this station, what they were trying to do here aligns directly with what Kynes wanted me to do. So here I am. I just didn't expect the slavers.
Why wouldn't you never expected slavers of those? The hell are those?
Just what you always do. Find the mimic films. Yes, good.
I'll stay in the cage for whatever reason. Hope they don't come back and accidentally murder him. Sure, yeah, don't worry. If I come back up and you're dead, and, you know, don't blame it on me, because you still want to be in the cage. That ain't my fault. I don't care about the extra moves. I just want tier 3.
I'm station leader Rymar III.
I am doing my part.
Got them! Here's my back!
Okay, you're able to move perfectly fine in this field, and I can't at all. How does that make any sense? Despite my insane regen, I apparently still cannot dodge.
Engage them!
Someone's here.
Someone's here. Gets headshot immediately. Someone's up. I am currently reloading.
Huh? Eyes on enemy!
Poison killed her instantly. Water. You gotta say one thing about these labs. They always come with a good amount of water. You always walk out with maximum water. Is there a door over here? There was not. So I led to the single room. How the hell? What? Did I miss a door? Man, I can probably go down this way. Maybe the door's down this way. Ah, the door's down this way. Knee shot. Backstab. Someone angered the sandworm. I can see it through millions of walls.
I can see a sandstorm coming from millions of walls away.
Oh my god, there's a sandstorm coming behind a sandworm. I knew it. The sandworms were behind the sandstorm the entire time.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Well, good thing the helicopter, or the vulture, is in a good safe spot. I should have made sure to put it like underneath the little thing. Access granted. You may now proceed. Any med kits? No, just bandages. I thought that was water, but apparently it's not.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
No one.
I now can tell which one is a melee or which is not.
It's usually by the way they dressed.
Yeah. Oh, right in the ass. I somehow like hit the melee gunner with a light attack. It spun her around, and then I just like heavy attacked her straight in the ass. Shoved the whole knife there. Definitely felt that next Tuesday. Oh look, another false frickin' door, of course. Let me back here in a special science lab I would have never known about. Why are they always hiding records behind like walls? Oh,
That's why not. Wouldn't you?
no. I wouldn't hide no records, not at all. Apparently, except for the Epstein files, because, you know, apparently everyone's hiding that now.
What Epstein files?
Doesn't exist. Oh yeah, I forgot this place was all about taking people's blood. A Seb Kish there. I don't even know what that does, but sure, yeah, put it in my back pocket. Alright, science man, I'm coming. Never mind. Uh-oh. Well, we might have lost him. I found a small valse containing a rows upon rows of keys. So, hopefully one of these rows upon rows of keys is the key for the cage.
It's good to see you. This cage isn't exactly comfortable.
I noted there is no fall
And my
damage for
business here is
vehicles.
concluded. Brilliant.
I think there is, but it takes like
Found the key to this
1
cage,
point
as
of
well?
damage. But I think it's to the wheels.
Shade of the Emperor, that's good to hear.
Because I have jumped
I
off
can tell you
multiple...
right now, nothing really changed. And I fell off. I literally drove this buggy off the shield wall.
Oh yeah, don't worry, I did the same thing. Mostly
So
by
I feel
accident.
like taking the long way around.
I did that by accident. Shoot the beetle. I think I have to return back though, don't I? His quest is like
Also,
the most
apparently
annoying.
eventually they'll release a sand tank.
I mean, I see them all the time, like everywhere else. I was surprised they didn't have them in the game in the first
Oh,
place.
yeah, there's like literally wrecks of them out everywhere.
Yeah, there's like a shit ton of them. But is like the sand tank's gonna be protected? Like the worms
I'm
can
not
eat
quite
it,
sure.
or
I'm just, I'm guessing not, because the worms can eat just about everything.
I
They
feel
can
like
even eat the like carrier ornithopters, and that thing's gargantuan.
cause I feel like if you're gonna drive a tank around, it's not gonna be very useful, especially if it's gonna be super slow. Maybe that's gonna replace the oh, what is it called? Replace the rockets on vehicles. On the air units.
Not likely. But I do know the devs have addressed the issue.
And what they're going to be doing is adding flares. No?
No.
I found like a big patch of spice. Well, I said I was going to go for it, but unfortunately a big giant sandworm decided to be right here.
Big giant sandworm chose to be racist.
Let me have my spice! I don't even have my thing anyways. We have those fantastic drugs. I must have them. Do a barrel roll. Uh-oh. Why are the wings red? Oh, they're 61. We are coming in hot. I hear another orthopter going off. Oh yeah, it might be that guy that was actually finishing up his thing.
I've been thinking about the files we pulled from that last testing station. Yes, that's the one. The Mnemic film contained the logs and inventory of the station. But after careful inspection, I believe it has been altered. Not somebody. Kynes. I think Kynes was altering the records in the testing stations.
Why the fuck would Kine be altering the records in the testing stations? Also,
That's
why
the
would he
puzzling
know
part.
that?
By all accounts, Pardo Kynes was an excellent Imperial servant. But what of his child? So little is known. Cyprian Io has denied me access to Kynes' research.
Anyway, I'm just gonna
But what do we
casually
really
queue
know
up
about
like
Liet Kynes?
4,
Just that they
well, no,
died.
sorry, not 4,
But what
5
if we could
hours
speak
of
to someone
aluminum
who had met them?
Oh
Someone
no.
they reported to.
and take up
That's it. We can
119,000 of
use
our
the houses to bypass
555,000
That's
water.
all my water. I'm gonna be thirsty now.
Yes, exactly.
Now I'm
Though,
gonna
I
stop.
doubt we have the political
Why would I
pride to
know
gain an
political? I
audience
thought I
with
was
the
a
Duke of
warrior.
Atreides
What
or the
fucking
Baron Harkonnen.
faction am I?
But an adjunct?
Am I honorable warrior type, or am I some type of like honorable politic man that's about to like?
That's the main
Kynes
issue
wouldn't have
with
just spoken to
the
anybody.
Atreides right now,
It'd
is
have
that
to
they
be
don't know what
someone
the fuck they
high-ranking.
are.
Thufir Hawat.
Well,
They're
it's
being
supposed.
thrusted to doing things that they're not used to.
Well, it's supposed to be like
You
your
probably
race
only
thing
need
for
to
your
speak to one of
dialogue. I know honorable is part of the faction or the place I came from. You know that like one planet thing or whatever it was. At the beginning. I know that was one of my traits was honorable. I was an honorable guy, and I don't know where the fuck politics came from, but all of a sudden I'm now going to become the president of Desert Town. Let's search for Keens. Oh yeah, did he give me training or did he not? I'd be upset if he didn't. Ah, damn it. Didn't give me training, turn around. Out of all the quests so far, the Planetologist one is something I really am not like a big fan of. He has such good skills, but his questline is just bad. Go here into this random testing lab. You'll find him, hopefully.
It's always good to see you.
Then you have to come all the way back.
You don't
The
find
war
him,
is
and then
long.
you have to go over
I doubt
here.
either of them are going anywhere. Just report back to me when you have.
Oh, I need to go to Hakreen. I'm also going to eventually have to repair Scout. I'm going to need a new Tier 5 engine. You think you can make one?
Again, I'm not sure if we could make that because I don't know if we have enough duralium.
I was going to say you're at base. Landing
Get uppity with me, Mister. I'll spend all of our resources on Mark 5 fucking thrusters instead.
God damn it. We don't have enough for thrusters.
Mark 5 engine. Yeah, I can make one.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music tonight? Atreides in their war. All right.
Would you like a generator for that, sir?
No, I don't want a generator. It's just, hopefully it's the Scout one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just had to make sure. You know what? I really still don't miss those bots. You know, out of all the things I was expecting that I was going to have a bot, why did I figure that the first bot I will see is on fucking Twitch? Best views on Streambo. Go away.
I'm also gonna make a thruster for the assault.
Oh yeah, it has multiple slots. I was like, do we have enough space
Yeah,
for that?
it can have the booster, I think. It can have rockets, and then it can have the storage.
Actually, why did I pay money to fly here when I could have just flew here on my own orthopter? I'm dumb. Like, money really costs that much, or the expense for getting here is not that much.
Why are you dumb, sir?
I'm dumb. Duh.
Duh.
I want to know if this vehicle vendor has anything different than the other one. So if I got
some varying degrees of good stuff and bad
Welcome
stuff.
back.
But most of it's like heavily fucking overpriced.
Okay, so basically it's the same as the other one. Except he has a steady assault boost modular Mark V. You want to not queue up that booster for the Mark V? Or did you already make it?
I've already made it.
Ah, darn. I was gonna say we could make the steady assault booster Mark V. Well, I need a little bit more money. It's unfortunately $220,000. Hey, Calamity Bill, how's it going?
I mean, hey, assuming you can make 2 more Duralium, then we can make it. I presume, because it's probably the same amount of Duralium.
Probably a little bit more. Don't forget, the special modulars are a little more expensive. Not by much, though. Oh, there's a base vendor. See, this is the guy I was looking for. So, supposedly, and I had to look up another video on this. Supposedly, you can get the building plans, but you get the your faction.
By the way,
Are
up
you
in
with the committee on or did
All right.
Lady Neveldine put you up to this?
It'll be taking the assault for a ride to go do mission.
Are you sure? I think you have to identify yourself if asked directly. I've heard tales of Division checking up on vendors, pretending to be punters. Everything is in order. You can check the books. Bring in the bloody Mentat auditors if you like.
Oh, fucking what? Did I miss something or am I dumb? What the fuck? What do you mean, what is the bloody Mentata Thoughters or whatever the fuck?
You sell yourself short, friend. Why merely survive? Why settle
Because
for
we're in the
some
desert?
Top of my head, I don't know.
when you can positively thrive and master your environment?
Anyway, I need to go blow some people up.
That's the point of surviving. What? This guy's like thinking 20 steps ahead of stupidity.
I'm glad you asked. Of course, the answer is very simple. The key to mastering your environment is CHOAM.
What is CHOAM?
Our engineers
What?
have created the most portable, adaptable, and malleable construction system in the known universe.
You mean our building tool? I guess. What? What is CHOAM? Have your engineers studied our gear?
Our designs are informed by nearly 10 millennia of planetological data, drawn from both Imperial and Old Empire sources.
I immediately thought Star Wars The Old Empire, where they were studying the Death Star. I was like, yep, that's how we build our bases in the desert. They also had a space cannon.
To begin
construction.
with, our proprietary holographic
By the way,
construction
from what I
visualizer
remember, the
allows
assault
users to
orthopter
preview
is not
building
faster than
sections
the
at
scout,
full scale and in
even in
real
vulture
time.
mode.
Weird, because we can go up to 80 some, or 180 when the Scout, I can only get it up to 160. Must be the wings.
it could also be the fact that you recently upgraded your skill in planetologist.
To preview building sections at full scale in real time.
It means
You mean the
custom
building
fit
tool?
your building layout to suit any terrain configuration. It means you can build anywhere.
Yeah, that's the building
That,
tool.
in combination with our Procyon 2 series Frontier modules, provides our users with every requirement of contemporary wilderness living.
How did we know about that before we actually actually came here? Hey, look. Get like a dining room set. You can get a dining room small decorative set. Oh, that's where I got the lighting. Bedroom furniture. Office small decorations. I'll take all for 20 bucks. I don't see any of the building supplies though to build like the actual buildings. These seem to be like the decorative section. Where do I get the giant blueprints? No shit, Sherlock.
But then again, who among us really is? We all come to Arrakis for the same reason. Spies. Have you come for the spies?
No, I came here to, of course, indulge in water that's directly behind you, the building merchant over there. I didn't come here for drugs. I mean, if I wanted out of anything, I would go to the bar. Why would I come here for your specific spice? I know everything about your melange.
No one knows everything about melange.
Yeah, let me have your melons.
For the Yquan Bedouin, maybe. But they're gone now.
Congratulations. So is the what was the other faction called?
After 30 plus years running ornithopter support for deep desert harvesters, I know a thing or two.
Used to fly the Spice Miner Guild. What the fuck? There's a whole guild?
B Squadron.
Oh yeah,
First Fleet. Third Deep Desert Fleet. They called us the Habanaya Hotheads. Our job was to fly high, search for worm sign,
There's a guild for just
and
about
give
anything.
the command deck heads up before the old man arrived. The old man of the desert, aka the Maker, aka the Great Sandworm. You know, the 500-meter-long behemoth.
You're telling me
that haunt
the
sands of Arrakis.
500-meter-long behemoth is called the Old Man. How the fuck would you be able to tell if he's there or not? What? Like, the only way I could physically think you would be able to tell he's there if you would land down. How? What? Do they have, like, technology that, like, tells where a worm is?
Danger.
If you're up, like, 10,000 meters in the sky, how the hell are you going to notice it?
And if the sandstorms don't get you, the heat.
I mean, most of the Imperial factions,
the deep desert
like
is
the
no
actual
place
factions themselves, have like machinery and seismic activity readers, which they probably use to tell themselves where the worms are, or where their activity is mostly located.
Is that what the scanner is for on this scout?
Probably not.
Because the guy was talking about, they're high up in the air looking for spice, and then they look for worm activity, and then the Old Man, which is the supposedly also, quote unquote, the Maker, which is also the giant sandworm. Basically, the adult or elder. Pretty sure they'll probably get bigger.
I'm afraid I am a very busy man. Unless you have something compelling to share with me, I'll attend to matters of importance.
You might have information to share about the latest Kenny's old
I don't have
anthologies.
many informants out in the Haga Basin, but I know you've been working with Derek Chinara. So
How do you
I'll
know these things?
Answer your questions about Kynes in return for some information about your friend Chinara. Yes?
Sure, go ahead.
Here is my first question. Does Derek Chinara have any affiliation with the Harkonnen?
Why would he have any affiliation with the Hawkernet? Deception, absolutely. I think he might even be from Gina Prime originally. Fucking what? Why would I decept? That seems like a really bad idea. Yeah, no, he actually is. So I'm assuming one thing is I don't fuck him over, or the second thing is I fuck him over.
Thank
You know, I'm really good at fucking him over.
Ask
So
your question about kinds. Arrogant, wild, deeply intelligent, able to slip my spies at will and feign nonchalance. Kinds didn't care about our war. Not until the Fremen got caught in the crossfire. It was as if Kynes had a different agenda altogether. But now I believe it is my turn. Derek Chinara is interested in the Imperial testing stations. Why?
he's engineering a bioweapon. What in the there is no way he would believe that. What do you mean that's a deception? He would not believe that he's building a bioweapon. What bioweapon would you find in the testing lab? Yeah, I'm gonna nuke the planet with luscious greenery. Woo! Oh no! Oh no! Plants are spreading in the wrong desert. Oh shit! How dare he? I mean, the only thing I can think of would be making a nuke, but the labs that I've been down do not give you the plans to make a nuclear bomb. Derek is trying to learn more about the terraforming Hercules.
That's an old dream, buried long ago. It explains his interest in the ecological testing stations, though. Now, ask me your next question. Kynes would never say. Not the spice. Maybe anthropological work with the Fremen. Kynes was
why would he be researching into spice? I feel like
faculties to it. I see a large probability that whatever Kynes was researching was near Siege Taro.
I mean, do you know what spice is used for in the Imperium?
I have no idea what spice is, other than it seems to be some type of drug.
It's used essentially by the Spacer Guild to allow for like mentats and other people to be able to sort of navigate their way throughout the stars safely.
What?
Think of Warhammer 40k Psychers.
Oh God.
And how some of them are like used as navigation beacons of sorts. Although instead of using the Emperor's Light, they're using spice. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. I'm also
sort of explained by some of the people you can ask around.
I probably have to ask around more. I love my options. He needs me to help him keep him alive. Well, that's 90% of my thing. Mostly the time is all I get the question of is that it's a drug, you use it, and you get special powers. Or you go into the whatever world of the cult lands. I'm really liking that one. I love my three options here. It's either he needs me to help keep him alive, he teaches me a lot of useful things about planetology, and then just I have fallen madly in love with him, you know. Gayness came straight out. That's one of these things are not like the other.
Well, learning is never to be discouraged. Still, I sense there is more than that.
No, there's more teaching, but sure,
Let me
yeah.
tell you about Siege Taro. It's a Fremen place, though long destroyed by the Sardaukar. The siege itself was destroyed in the battle, but the entrance still exists. In Haga Basin, north of Misa Tiril, where the Udam meets the Shield Wall. That's all that remains of Kynes and Siege Taro.
Oh, so remember that last facility that we went into? That's the last known place of the that one faction. I can't remember, the one with like all the super water tech. What is that way? Why is YouTube chat the only one that's flipped the opposite way?
Always good to see a familiar face. What can I do for you today?
Well, chats, you have it up, or goes from up to down. And then YouTube's backwards, goes down to up.
Some business with House Wallach or me.
I have to go back through that. God damn it! I gotta go back through the last cave. Hey, thanks for the follow. Oh, let's kick. Nah, I don't need any of that. I also prefer not to go into a, would you call it streaming business? Streaming company? I prefer not to go into any of that.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears. Where do you want to go?
Kind of want to go to Harker Village.
Well, the Harkonnens love their docking fees, so that's going to cost a little extra. Oh, all right.
Let's just see if this, apparently you can't see. Doesn't help either on there. Oh, there it is. Seems like a new account. It's something I'm learning more and more with the bots on Kick, where a lot of the, like, more fresher accounts or more that seem like bots and that stuff are the ones that don't have or never change their picture on Kick. So everyone I've seen are actually people have changed their picture. I could be wrong, but that's what I've been seeing so far.
I'm going to stop you, so don't even ask. Best I can do is maybe let you have a few supplies. What little I can get my hands on, that is. War's great for repair work, but the supply chain's as gone as the Fremen.
Trades melee weapons switch. Oh, I can't buy any of their lights and that stuff because they require to be a certain level in their faction. Trades stronghold. So I can still buy the chrome lights here. I can't buy any of their other stuff. Unless, it seems like I might have to like be further in our own faction. But I thought this was a different faction altogether. There is a warrior actually in here I wanted to go find. Up real quick. I'm gonna figure out where the warrior is. Screen location for these text service. That's the trooper training. What is the... Because apparently the trooper is also considered this warrior race. So that's something I wanted to... Sword Master, that's what it was called. Serum for the event. Swordmaster training can be found at the very northern tip of Parco Village. Okay, I see where he's at. So he's supposedly right here. Oh, my map's being dumb, but I can't exactly... Oh, there we go. I can zoom out. It's right there where Beast Blend is. You know, it'd be really helpful if they would actually mark them, like mark the trainers and that stuff, instead of not marking them at all. Make it so much easier to figure out where they're at.
I don't recognize the pattern of your footfalls.
You know what? I shouldn't be surprised at that. Walked up to him, he's blindfolded. I'm the one who seeks to be a sword master.
You're in dubious luck, then. I am an adept of the Ginaz school. Millennia of martial knowledge distilled down to the broken form before you. Though I'm but a mangled memory of Saren Valen, a memory is enough to thrash you. Keep your distance. Then you are more civilized than most of the wretches who scuttle about here. Seems there's an old custom on this cruel planet.
Do you have different dialogue than I do, or do you also have honorable?
By way of worm belly.
I also have honorable, but I also have technologist.
I scribed regret upon their flesh in so bold a signature as they won't soon forget. On guard.
What? What do you mean on guard? We're not fighting now. I'm asking you for training. On guard! Fight me now!
Honorable comes from our allegiance to Atreides, whereas the other one comes from where we originated from, planet-wise.
In a recent scrape, I gave as good as I got. Oh, but the knaves made off with the last possession that is important to me. The hilt of my old Ginaz sword.
Oh man, of course he has a sword.
And I would find myself obliged to you. Off you go then.
Of course this quest line would bring me down to like a sword path. Wait, what? How did I wind up having a quest here? Okay, I must have like accidentally stumbled upon search for the guy I was talking to at the last place, because apparently I was supposed to come here to also talk more about the plantologist route. So I just so happened to walk here by complete accident because I wanted to go to the sword master. Oh good, I get to go talk to the lady who likes to call me kitten every like 5 minutes.
The kitten is back. Do we have business?
Waiting for her to have like cat ears.
Easy, kitten.
Okay, to be honest, we worked with her. Are you telling me you're surprised at that?
Who did what to whom?
I found the contract leads straight to you, you know.
Oh, perhaps not
very
so
shitty.
Crazy after all. What would you like? A pat on the head?
Sure, but that's not what I'm asking. I ain't dodging the question when I just asked you. Let's start with telling me who wants Saren harassed. Not dead, just harassed. Yeah.
I'm a professional intermediary. Even I do not know who hired me to arrange this.
Okay, that's
Now, you could
bullshit.
ask
Come
me
on.
things, but no one would like the results of that, and you still wouldn't have answers. We could go through all that drama, or
I don't know. I can't tell you who actually hired me because I guess it just magically appears in front of you like a decoration. Go harass this guy. All right, yep. Like, what do you mean?
I could placate you by telling you exactly where to find the sandflies who did this, and you can wring what satisfaction you can from their necks.
Okay. What? I mean, okay, so you're gonna tell me where these sandflies are so I can get revenge. So you know where they are, but you don't know who hired you? That doesn't. What type of assassination bullshit is this?
Are you still talking to Anton?
No, I'm talking to Elker Took or whatever. Basically, the kitten lady.
Oh, God, not that woman.
I've marked the location on your sync chart. Their base is in the
She's
pond north of Haga Basin.
She's like
Don't
basically
accept a
Jabba
word
the
from
Hutt, but except
and don't
she has no
mention
fucking
me.
clue who's hired her. Which makes
she
no
knows
sense.
who's hired her. She's just not going to tell you.
You know.
Does she look like the type of person that would tell you who she's working for?
Yes.
Or who she's telling you to go off and kill?
Yes.
For?
What do you mean, yes? Have you
Oh
seen
my God, she's literally
Cyberpunk?
making you go out. She's literally going out to. She's literally ordering you to go out there to kill people
The rhyme
for
of your
her.
stride betrays you. Yes? I see. Then I would like to amend our
She's
contract.
essentially making you do
Bring
her,
back
do
my
her
sword hilt.
dirty work
Do
for
what you must to the sandflies. All that matters is the sword hilt. It's all I have left of my past. Please bring it to me. I will train you if you do.
Okay, great, but the only problem is you still can't see, so I don't know how you're training me, but alright, sure. I'm sure logic on your senses seems to be good enough to know where my sword is. Oh god, I would like to get out of the Grenier place. Mr. Speaker Man's very annoying. I'm expecting like the Warframe, what is it called, the Queens, to get on the, like the loudspeaker to tell you about how much you're ruining her plans every time you go and steal spice or some shit.
Gonna fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears.
Stupid
Where did you
Tano
take that?
always
Pretty big
interfering with my
Down
plans.
a little?
I think it's Griffin Reach I last
Mirror's
left my...
place? Yeah, I know it. Scavenger pterodactors always warmed up. Let's.
Next in line to Joe. Fucking Jesus Christ. Yeah, you know, I remember when you could pull a whole fucking assault copter right out of a carrier. Just out of nowhere. Just start, yeah, don't worry, our plane is always warmed up inside the entire carrier. Alright, let me get in my bird. Oh look, a sandworm's just coming back right when I lift it off. Oh, he's surfacing. I thought someone like alerted him. Man, there's a lot of flower sand lately. Like, there's tons of it everywhere.
I mean, it usually doesn't disappear. You probably just noticing it a lot more.
And then I see spice spots yet. How long until those spice spots explode? I know they have an animation for it.
Well, yeah, they go nuclear, obviously.
Well, they
You'll
bubble
know when
before they explode.
Yeah.
I don't know when the timer is for that.
Do I imagine it's probably like relatively soonish. But you can usually tell when it's already exploded.
Or when it's about to.
Or when it's about to.
Man, I think we should get that giant spice mobile just so we can get as much sand as possible. You know, the flower sand. Sure, it's not gonna cost a shit ton to make that. I don't know why I'm having a weird issue switching to vulture mode.
It's usually if you're holding space still when you're doing it. At least that's what I've found.
Nah, must be like a weird input delay. This camp really is where the weapons being kept? Alright, yeah, sure. That would be like a whole base, but I guess not. Unless it might be above. Oh, it's further forward. It's in this gap. You live in the gap. Out of the vehicle. It seems like they fixed that weird vehicle bug where you kept like glitching onto your own vehicle. Like the birds and that. Ah, fancy. Okay, bring that back to Derek. Contracts. Scan the site under the giant cactus. Oh, damn. Scan what's... Oh, shit, there's a storm coming. I think he's gonna miss me, actually. I don't think it's coming this way. It's close, though.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Not the vehicle. Oh yeah, it's just about to hit me. the wings really bad. That did so much damage to the wings. I was only in it for a little bit, and it went from 50% to 37. Jeez, just having a sandstorm touch your wings practically fucking destroyed them.
Well, why are you letting it touch them?
Well, I can't help it. That's one large-ass cactus. Landing.
Someone's here. Got them.
Yeah, someone is here. Want to see it? Knee strike. Heavy attack.
Shield on.
Ow, ow, ow.
Knee strike, heavy attack. Knee.
I'll show you by parrying. I'll parry you. There you go, you're dead. Oh, intelligence. Don't mind if I do. Assuming I needed a tool to scan this. Didn't exactly bring a tool with me though. Bring the note back to Derek. Yeah, let's bring it all the way back. How does one scan? We need a scanner maybe? Or maybe do I scan it using this thing? The post just got missing. He never some of my other staff mentioned lately. Just my script. If I feel the first to run away to join him, or worse, maybe abducted me either way. Feels like too. Please investigate this disappearance. Let me know what you find. You may have the use of a scanner. Okay, so I might need a life scanner, which I didn't think I would exactly need, but sure. I'll just go get one eventually. I'll have to return back to base anyways. Wings are fucked. And a new engine.
And a brand new car.
Here's your brand new car. Wow. Wow, it has a new engine and everything. It's crazy. Wow. Nuclear bomb! It was a spice exploding. Look at the giant
Identify
mushroom.
yourself as I blast their friend in the brains with a shotgun.
Identify yourself as a nuclear bomb goes off. I didn't even know spice can even spawn in the radiation field. Alright, so the sandstorm doesn't do anything to, like, the actual engine. It just does damage to the actual tracks. It actually did no damage to, like, the cockpit or the chassis, even the storages. You know, my generator took a little bit of a hit. Storage took a little bit, but not, like, much. Was that a spice exploding, or was the spice showing up? Because I went over to the explosion site and I see spice. Also, you know, like, going towards the radiation place, like the normal pathway you're supposed to take? The one that we took? There's now a base there.
It's probably slightly annoying.
Since I am over this way, I might as well stop over here. Just PvP spot. See if I can't get the last gear I need. I just need the pants, and that's it. I need, like, Sentinel heavy pants. And if I get that, I have the whole set. A little bit hard, but it'll be alright. Chest hasn't been looted yet. All the enemies that are in here are completely dead. Emperor's Wing Mark IV. Interesting. Buggy Storage Mark V.
Although it's mostly just because it lasts longer. I personally prefer the full suspension build.
Allows you to fly.
Yeah, and it doesn't, like, add drag or anything. I've got too many dams that I can just use it. I feel like it.
Too bad though I didn't get the pants though, because I really need the pants. That's the only armor set I'm missing is that Sentinel pants. I have to actually make them though. I have so far the helmet and the jacket. I never made the gloves and the boots yet. Directional suspension for explorers. Activate to hover at the apex of a jump or direction. Complete power swing is kept active. Oh. Should we go over this way? I mean, I do have my new sniper, so I probably could actually attack the two bigger plots that deal a shit ton of damage. Dive in there and see if I can't find blueprints. That is really the only blueprint I need yet.
This one.
The pants for the Sentinel gear. It's the only part I'm missing.
There's someone here. What? I see someone. Shields up.
Interloper. The Vakeen are here. Right in the back. Okay, apparently I completely missed her head despite I definitely hit it. Oh god, it's a flamethrower. Find and kill the leader. I didn't even know that was the leader. Well, I never grabbed the intel here. Your water is mine. Give me your water now. Don't make me. I will steal your water. Or I will steal your blood and walk away with it. Ow, 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 ow.
Sounded like something exploded up on the surface.
Oh, it was another spice field. I don't know if that's the spice spawning or if that's the spice exploding. Because the other site...
It's the spice exploding. And normally, if it spawns, you can tell.
Well, it did the same thing, because when I flew over the one that exploded last time, I seen a whole spice field there. I don't know if it's spawning or despawning or what. It's definitely doing something. No. Cool. We're good yet. There's another entrance around this way, so I don't have to, like, fight through all the enemies just to get to one mission, because I don't really need to be here. Nothing really good in here. Maybe the pumps, but I mean, we have a decent amount of pumps right now.
I see someone.
Apparently we're doing I'm doing some type of progress with the land trade. I don't know what it is, but I'm...
Yeah, I don't know what it is either. I've just been killing, like, sandflies.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing and getting the same, like, task progress thing. And I'm like, yeah, great, I guess. Apparently you can also drink from here. Maybe I should have just brought my beetle with. Seems like it wants me to go up. Alright, let me go get the beetle. Let me go get the vulture.
I like just sneaking up on these guys and then stabbing them.
I'm assuming you're using light armor?
No.
Oh, really? Heavy armor?
Not even close. It's nothing but heavy armor.
It's weird, because every time I run, they hear me.
Well, yeah, if you run, but if you crouch up to them, or even if you just walk up to them, they won't fucking hear you.
Ah.
But also, I have a Bene Gesserit thing that allows me to literally teleport behind them.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, apparently I cannot fly up there. Because I apparently reached the max
after
limit.
that is just one quick
quick
of a
backstab.
heavy swing, and they die.
I don't know if the one move that I have for the Gen one actually would help you, but there's a... Oh, no, it's range attack, that's right. There's a skill that when you hit him in the back of the... Or hit him in the back, you deal extra damage, but I think it's gun damage. Probably check that while I'm not really in danger right now. No, this one. It's Mentat. That's what I'm thinking of. Oh yeah, it's ranged damage. Okay, yes, that's not gonna help. Never mind.
Worthless.
Worthless.
Everyone I shoot at is always in front of me.
No, they're behind me.
Why are you constantly assuming I'm an Imperial, you stupid sandfly?
Make your way up Sentinel Rock. Now make your way up even further up Sentinel Rock. What am I climbing here? Like, is this, what is it called? Can't remember the giant mountain in real life. I immediately think of Mount Chiliad. That's definitely not the highest mountain. No, go up. Heard the lady. We have to climb up, not down. Really need to get another power pack.
But yeah, if there's one thing I have to agree with the community of this game on, at least, it's that ground combat needs to at least have some type of love in the deep desert.
Yeah.
Because right now it's literally all, like, air-based, which is basically just rocket spam. There's not, like, any skills or anything that go around being in the air or anything. It's just, I don't know, boring.
Oh, there's a large chest up here.
Seems like it'd be boring.
I found your soft step boots. Oh yeah. Where's my armor at?
My brand!
My brand! Anyone that's 50.
There's also a omnicapacitor or some shit. Like the thing to get spice sand and all that. That's a special variation that also lessens the aggro of the worm when used.
I see, I see.
So you can figuratively stay out in the sand a lot longer.
When I see, I don't see. It's not useful at all.
I can't see. It can't. It's blinding me.
I want the sandworm to come at full force.
I want it to thrust inside of me.
Whoa, whoa, too far. Damn, YouTube's gonna be like, I don't know.
I want it to do horrendous things to me with that mouth.
It's a giant worm. Can't wait for it to crush you.
Just like a good. Crushes me just the way I like it.
Yeah, no wonder why no wonder why YouTube never puts me in the algorithm. I can see why now.
Stop being such a Debbie Downer.
Be a Debbie Hummer. Oh, look.
More inclusive.
Look at all the air units. I saw another
like how there's
air
just
unit.
people talking right next to me as I'm stabbing their friends.
Who's
There's,
stabbing my
explosions and
friends?
shit going off like everywhere, and they just don't give a shit.
Who is stabbing this one Pacific friend? I love when the games like have the guys where they like shout that they're reloading.
Yeah, so that way you know when to like, charge at them like a maniac.
I am currently reloading!
Oh, okay, he pulls out knife, starts charging.
All of I come here for a quest, only to be immediately meted by a whole group war attack thing. So then I put my sentry down and just let it do whatever. Ah, level
This heavy guy with a flamethrower had a fucking industrial dew scythe on him.
Fucking dude, he was thirsty. What do you mean?
Apparently. Although I don't understand why he's thirsty, because he's in the middle of a fucking collapsed cave.
You know those collapsed caves, man. It'll offer him that much water. Yeah, good job. You're really flaming me up there. Keep going, man. You almost got me. I'm almost dead. Look, I'm like half health right now. Definitely not because of the sniper. He died by the poison. Alright. So the new... yeah, there is someone here. What, you hear me, like, go rummage through this guy's backpack? There's someone here! Tossing grenade! There's someone here! Toss grenade! Someone's here. I swear it, I hear it. You know what I feel like? I feel like we're getting less money out this way than we were at the beginning zone. I don't know if it's because we've barely, like, gone around collecting things or what. I feel like we just get less money.
I mean, I have literally $101,000 on me right now, so I don't know what you're doing.
I'm probably spending it all. Oh, you know what? There might be money in a chest somewhere.
There's still that bunch that's, like, in the, subfield.
Either spending it all, or it's in a chest somewhere because there's money in a chest. So normally I run up and press R or F on every chest possible. This is normally where my ammo disappears to.
Because between looting and doing quests, I've managed to accrue 101,000 Solari, so...
Yeah, that's that too, and I also do, like, buy a bunch of things.
I get to go anywhere to where I want to buy anything.
That's just mostly
and most
blueprints.
Of the things that you can buy, I know where the items are to make it instead.
The only time I really buy fuel out of all things, but other than that, I mostly just, like, buy blueprints. Oh yeah, since you're down there in the other lab, can you get that sniper for me down there?
Exited.
Oh.
And there wasn't a sniper down here.
God damn it.
It was a disruptor or some shit.
Loot table's so bad in there sometimes. I'm about to go back down. I'll have to go down there and see if I can get that sniper down there. There's a decent sniper in there. Ow, don't flame the damn vehicle. Ow, don't flame me. Here for a quest, not to kill all you. Steal my sentry.
So yeah, the weapon I got this time is Abelard's, or Abelard's Rapture.
Interesting, interesting.
It is...
I got Sentinel Gauntlets. I don't think they're the heavy ones, I think they're the lights. Did a clan war happen at the exact same time I shown up? What the fuck's happening? Alright. got what I needed. Time to get out of here. Oh yeah, it seems like it. Sentry! Oh, that was the whole contract. Interesting. Hopefully that's not our buggy that's destroyed. I'm assuming you put our buggy back.
Yes, I put a hat. And last time I put the buggies anywhere, they were both still in the garage.
I just found like a random buggy out here that's missing its tread and everything else.
Is it ours?
No, it's, I think someone else's.
Because you got to keep that in mind. There's also the scrap ones that people take every once in a while.
They brought it all the way up here and then took the entire top off in one track. Contact the seller. Alright, so that's that quest done. Do you have anything here?
Still alive, are you?
Kisser, the Raptor, the Buggy Boot Mark 3. Anything else? Nothing I really see. Oh, you have off-world medical supplies. They're $750. A little bit expensive, but I mean, if we actually need any. Oh, welding wire is only like $1 here. Alright, I'll buy a few welding wire because I actually have my welder on me. To fix up the wings and that stuff, I need probably around 100. Not 7,000. Gather. Yeah, I do have my welder on me. At least I brought some ammo with. I might actually keep some of the welding wire actually in the scout. If I have any. Oh no, apparently it costs way more than 100 just for one wing. Let me go in here. I'll just buy more. Not really that worried about it. It's only 100. It's only $100 for a wire. That's good to know about though. So if you need wiring and you have your welding kit with you, it's only $100 to buy, or well, it's $1 per welding wire.
I've had to do that once before.
It's good to know about.
One of the buggies, I think.
Yeah, the engine's done for. Just trying to weld whatever's left. Okay, cool. That's actually pretty decent. We always have money on hand, so I'm not really that worried about it. Holy shit, that's one big ass shield. I wonder how much money they're spending on that, or how much power they're spending on that big ass shield up top. Okay. Enter Imperial's testing station, note 17. I need to go in there anyways for what's his name's quest, so I'm gonna actually go back to him real quick before I go there. Unless he's actually in there. Oh no, I have to go back to him. Alright. Off we go. Back to him. What is with people and building the carrier? Oh no, that's not. Is that someone's base? I don't think that's someone's base. No, it's definitely not someone's base. It seems to be some type of fortress. That base really expanded. Oh no, it's drum sand. Nah.
It sounded like one of our neighbors just left, and I didn't know we had neighbors.
Remember that big base that's in the middle?
Sort of?
One I showed you in the pictures. It took up like that whole freaking lane in the middle.
I know, but I thought he was on the other side of the hill. It sounded like he was right next to me.
No, I don't know then. Oh, Worm's pissed off. Oh, it's another air unit that's on the ground. Or why did he go straight into the radiation zone? What the fuck? Oh, he's collecting spice, I see. I was like, why is he just sitting there hoping he doesn't get eaten by a worm? I didn't notice he was collecting spice. Oh, well, the worm's angry. I see another base destroyed. I wonder what's in it. Nothing much. Oh yeah, I could definitely see someone's been going around collecting spice. There's another little patch of spice that has been definitely sucked up. You know what I want to do? I want to add boosters onto the scout one, since we're not gonna really use it for inventory.
Well, the thing is that it can have both a booster and the...
No, the scout one can only have one or the other. It only
could have at least the booster.
No, it can either have the inventory or the booster. It can't have both. It only has one utility slot. The assault's the only one that has two.
Means that it also has, well no, the assault has 3, actually.
Oh jeez, 3.
I'm pretty sure one is the rockets, one is the storage, and the other is the booster. Because the booster goes on the back, the storage goes on the sides, and I think the rockets go on the front.
Siege Tarl? It's not somewhere I've heard.
I could be wrong though.
Did you go there? Did you find anything?
When I get back to base, I'll probably see if I can't
The Fremen
put
don't
something
build
together.
anything like that for their dead. Was there anything else? This is a funeral.
That means that the Scout Ornithopter's scanning module
I think it was left for
mostly, probably...
It begins with a simple address.
The scanning one goes in the front, where the weapon slot is. It's considered a weapon.
Shai-Hulud shall thou see. Red the night, dusky sky, bloody death didst thou die. We pray to a moon. She is round. Luck with us will then abound.
Ah yes, we pray to the moon! The moon! Because Luna is currently what they're praying to.
Cheney.
And yes, I referenced her. To notice before or after the pogrom? What the fuck? What is a pogrom? Or pogrom?
I see what you are thinking. Yes, this must have been left after the pogrom, which means that not
Pogrom,
all
yeah, I
Fremen
was
were
right.
destroyed. I don't know. Perhaps it was only a few individuals, or perhaps there is a hidden place. Who can say? But that is the next link in this chain. Kynes was working on something with the Fremen. Perhaps there are more answers there.
Why can't they just call them the Freemen?
The Fremen are gone. I need to think about this.
The Fremen?
And what it means for my world.
They should just call them the Freemen.
No, it's not Gordon Freeman.
They're all Gordon Freeman. Gordon? Let me see. So I have to head back up north. I might as well stop at Anvil real quick. Actually, can I just leave the map here?
Yeah, you get a Sentinel jacket from this quest.
I got 2 Sentinel jackets from this quest. Ooh!
The quest Counterinsurgents gives you a Sentinel jacket.
But not the blueprint.
Yeah. But it's fully, like, built up.
Yeah.
Prepared, so it's still pretty nice.
It's pretty nice. It's so good. So good.
It's the best bullshit I've ever heard.
Fellow Fur, would you like to travel the world map? Yep. Can you not blow my plane up? Thank you. Jesus Christ.
Too late. I already did.
Well, I was trying to go to the overmap, and then it, like, slammed it straight into the wall, and it lost a lot of durability because of that.
Yeah, it's fine.
The overland map is the way in which players move between areas on Raki. Visually, it represents the entire northern hemisphere. It is a multiplayer map where players can see other players moving around. Fucking what? Why? Move on the overland map cost fuel. Time on the overland map cost water. The overland map is a way in which players move between areas on Arrakis. Visually, it represents... Okay, so it's the same thing. Okay, time to waste all my fuel. There's a water depot. Water deposit. I want to go to Harko Village. Now tracking Harko Village. Great.
Oh, while you deal with that, I'm going to go murder
There's a
some
fuel
cultists.
depot. How do I go to the fuel depot? What the fuck? Where am I going? Oh. Okay. Fuel depot. Fuel depot. Fuel depot. Great. We're at the fuel depot. What do I do about the... Oh, it just refills my fuel. So what does the water depot do? Let me guess. Refuels my water.
Yeah, I mean...
Fantastic.
2 and 2 together there.
The fuck is happening out here? Tracking Harko Village. Where the fuck is it? No, that's Hakreen. Where is the other one? We're tracking absolutely nothing, because tracking sucks ass apparently in this game. The fuck? I found a wreck in the world map. Oh, here we go. Hakro Village. Go that way, numbnuts. Recco. Yes. I wonder what's there. I really want to go there, but I know my death will happen. so will my entire inventory. Well, we're going here, BRB. Check over here to make sure it flipped.
I'm stabbing people.
I stab. And I can't wait to come back and Rainier territory. I love how
I
you.
was wondering why that person wasn't dying for a second.
I walked in only to hear screaming. It's fantastic.
Your living room?
No, the when you go to Harko Village, that's all you hear is screaming when you first walk in.
Oh, well, yeah. Harko Village and the Harkonnens in general are
You're
such
back.
lovely people, though. What do you mean?
They're so good.
I'll be the judge of that. Let's see
so
what
good.
you found.
So good.
So good, so good. You'll never know how good it is. So good.
Good work. These genealogical records go a long way towards supporting my theories. Any idea or
Well, thankfully
concept
that
that challenges
sandstorm is
any core
practically
belief is
missing
not
me.
welcome, no matter how valid and well proven it may be. That is precisely what we are trying to find out. Very well. I have analyzed the holy texts you recovered in detail, and the
Why not?
genealogical data is relevant to my research.
For some reason,
However,
only now the lady
primary
mentioned it to me,
revelation
but
is
that's probably
evidence
because
of
I just barely
Missionaria
walked into
Protectiva
its region of
influence more
influence.
than 700 years before the official records state. It's the Bene Gesserit's way of asserting control over a primitive world, by seeding their culture with myths, superstitions, and prophecies. When this seeding takes hold, sisters can position themselves as guides, protectors, or other leaders fitting prophecy. Of course, it's the same prophecy the sisterhood conveniently engineered themselves. Waste not a drop of worry on the Bene Gesserit. Here, their secrets are as plenty as grains of sand.
What? Why do they have so many secrets?
Save your
I feel like it's not a
detective
secret if
I
it's
am
as
not your
much as grain
comrade,
of sand.
and I don't need, require, or respect your counsel.
Hold on. You didn't feel like the guy that just walked through you like 2 seconds ago? That guy was so impatient he walked straight through her.
Unfortunately,
So
the
apparently
holy
the
texts you
reason the
recovered
worm
are incomplete.
in the
I
area
need you
where
to track
the
down more
Masquerade are
evidence of the Sisterhood's
is
work.
electrified so much
While
is
most of it
because
was lost in the purge, the texts you recovered give me
this
hope
whole
that
area
some
is a power
fragments will have
station, not a
survived.
town.
Find them
Oh
for me.
yeah, I remember because when I looked at it, like actually looked into the facility and that stuff with the buggy and that, I noticed that they were all transformers.
Because at first I thought this place was maybe like a town, because the giant building in the front.
Yeah, that's
and then,
what
like,
that's what I thought as
wall
well.
and everything else. But no, it turns out it's a gigantic power station.
The question is like, what is actually keeping it powered?
My question is more so, what was it powering?
Even without eyes, my
Or what is it still powering?
I mean, it's still electrifying the worm. But I mean, everything I've seen in the storyline, including the actual story that dives into that temple, literally just all about killing that worm. That is it. But what the fuck's still powering it? Because I would think you would waste it all. Because they said they only had enough power to kill one worm, and that was it. And clearly they are still electrifying it, so what the fuck is they still... What's powering it?
And? Damn you, you are perceptive. You have the right of it. I already know who set this in motion. You look upon a broken man, living in the refuse of his ideals and former glory, kept alive by an enemy who respects him too much to let him die. Forgive me if my trust in humanity is shattered. Let the story alone. Let's keep this simple. You've earned some training. Then let us begin. Let the remarkable. There are fighters who possess natural talent, but you are beyond that. Your muscle memory is that of someone far more experienced.
I find it weird though that every time you get training from anyone, you all of a sudden like already know it. Like every single person says it.
The rhyme of your
That you.
Well, yeah, because you're quite possibly a Fremen, and Fremen are experts in basically everything. They are the ones that taught the Empire and the Imperium most of what it knows.
My blood had gone cold and viscous.
Which is why the Emperor feared them so much to the point where he was willing to kill them.
Yes, the one who's after me
sense.
and the one who made me like this are the same man. He sits in a high place, in the power structure of the Imperium, high above the reach of justice.
Or at least the current Emperor.
I had no aspiration.
Future Emperors are a bit more chill.
Defeat. When you place the sword hilt in my hand,
What the fuck, future
awakened.
emperors?
Something that
Do they come in the future? Do they only show up in the future?
Let it lie.
Let's just say
if
the
really
current
want
one
to
isn't
help me,
too popular
you can help me get a new pair of eyes.
with a lot of people.
But the future one is? What is this, Donald Trump in the future?
I mean, I told you about one of the future
created
ones.
by the frightful arts of the
So confused on the future edition.
You know, Mr. Wormboy.
Oh boy.
He's the one I mainly know most about.
Hesitation has stayed my hand. Apocryphal tales of Tali Laxu eyes and
Although
slaving
there are
the
still
user.
some things about him
Thoughts
that I
that
don't
such a
quite
marriage
understand.
of metal and flesh must be sinful. But I have also heard how these metal
Like, I don't know
eyes
exactly. I
improve
don't
the user,
remember exactly
they
how
are
it
more
is that he
powerful,
became
more durable
like a sandworm.
than this fragile jelly. The desire for revenge eclipses my hesitation. The time is now. I need your help. I am being watched. You can move about unobserved. I need you to seek out a black market trader by the name of Anushka Hanivar. When you meet her, order a Karana brandy with a Sidrit twist. Order
like
that
Sword
drink
Master
precisely
Shield level
as
3.
off you go then.
Cool. So I got my first skill in that. Actually looking around to see if I have any other skills that I want to put points in. I have completely stopped going into Trooper. However, I might get range damage and that stuff. Disruptor damage might be nice.
Oh yeah, some of the other side stuff is nice to get, at least. Because it's just passives. It's not really any reason not to get them.
I'm just trying to see, because I am close. I'm like 140. So I'm trying to now, like, watch on where I spend my skills. Even though extra range damage would be nice to have. It would be nice to get that gunsmith and field maintenance.
And I'm pretty sure that still suits are actually really useful for the deep desert.
Yeah,
it's technically more useful in certain other areas, just because of the heat level.
Heat level, wow, yeah, you're like the water kind of goes out the window.
Even when it's night.
Welcome back.
That's a special drink. Fresh Sidrit juice is hard to come by on Arrakis. Was there anything else with that? A rare and discerning garnish, to be sure. What you want are some Tlilaxu eyes. Afraid not. Tlilaxu eyes are hard to come by on Arrakis. The houses like to monopolize them for their officers. You raiding Saren? You didn't hear it from me. But there's a Tlilaxu over at this trading post. Spooky bunch, if you ask me. So don't ask me.
Alright, I'm asking you. What do you want? So there's these aesthetic eyes. So apparently the guy doesn't even have eyes at all. So he needs, like, prosthetic eyeballs. Okay, question on the day is how do I figure... Where the hell do I get my ship? I brought my ship here, now how to... Now where the hell is it?
You're the one that left it wherever you put it, so...
No, I brought it here.
You're the only one that can answer that question.
I'm the one that brought it here, but it doesn't show on the map where it would be. Do I just exit and hope I get in the ship? Yeah, I want to travel the world map. That's not my Beetle. That's an assault one. That stole someone's vehicle. Just got into a random vehicle. Was like, I'm out of here.
You stole mine.
I'm flying off. I hope there's no PvPers over here at the PvP zone.
Anyway,
ship.
time to kill the paranoid.
Give me that ship. The best ship, where to go?
Blast her in the face with a shotgun.
I'm gonna blast her!
She's gonna enjoy it.
Wreck of Hephaestus. Hopefully there's no one there.
There isn't usually.
No, I mean this is the world map one. There is, I'm doomed. Oh, it's fucking huge. We're having like a whole Warframe cutscene. Damn. There's a whole cutscene. Oh, oh, oh! Someone's dying. You better watch out. Might be that SCP. You look at someone's face. Oh. I guess he slit his throat. We're doomed. Let's walk in further. Who the hell is this guy?
Oh there. It seems this poor
The
bastard
dashing
is
normal
lodged in his throat.
nobleman.
Nothing to be done about it, of course. Unless you're a sick doctor, which I'm fairly certain you are not. Yes, quite the opposite, in fact. You have the look of a degenerate killer about you.
Congratulations.
A happy development, as it were. It just so happens I'm in need of a degenerate killer. Don't be modest. We haven't the time.
No, we don't.
Smoke from this wreckage is already visible across 3 sectors. By sunset, this wreck will be crawling with scavengers of every stripe.
Yeah, I'm
from their
expecting
hidey holes to
players
pick
to
the
be right
bones
now.
clean. You and I must complete our rescue before that swarm arrives.
Rescue?
While the ship released a brief
prefer
distress
not to.
call
Get
minutes
cornered,
before
paranoid.
impact,
She's dead.
there was a second discreet call on an encrypted frequency. A frequency reserved for the Regis
All I had to do was
familiar,
stab her twice.
which puts me in a bit of a bind. I'm highborn, and while I was merely passing through, I am honor-bound to investigate any distress call transmitted on a noble frequency. I don't expect you to understand, gutter-born as you surely are, but understand this. As the sole ranking Imperial subject of the First Order, I am fully empowered to
From
compel
Star
your
Wars?
assistance on this mission.
Goddamn, the First Order
You
always
help me
shows up at the
find
wrong
and
time.
extricate
Where's the
the highborn
stormtroopers?
passenger behind the distress call. Unless you question my authority, in which case you might find some metal lodged in your throat. Normally I'd kill you for the insult, but since I need your assistance, I helped you find what you need, and you
I
helped
asked
me
you what is in it
save
for
the
me.
highborn.
I normally kill you for an insult. How dare you ask me? How dare you ask what's in it for you? How dare you? That's an insult.
Well, luckily for you, we're on a cargo ship positively laden with advanced technological wonders.
Why would a
We'll
cargo
find your
ship be
decoder
carrying
and my highborn,
advanced technologies
abscond
like a
with
shit
our
ton of it?
spoils before the rabble of the desert shows up. Deal?
Never killed Alexans before.
Well, then you are in for a treat. They come in different flavors.
Do they come in
Some
different
boys are
flavors?
especially rambunctious.
And I forgot to bring my blood thing with. So we can have all different flavors of water.
Business is to gain access to the hold. This helpful fellow suggested our distress call might have originated there. It's not unheard of for highborns to travel incognito using old cargo containers, usually refurbished with luxury appointments. The ship's hold will most assuredly be protected by a pentashield. The Ixians are randy for security. You will need to find a key.
Yeah, it's
I
about
will
like
endeavor
90%
to
of the
locate
places.
cargo manifest, so that we may ascertain exactly which container we are looking for, and that thing you want, of course. I'll stay in contact over the net. Kill anything that moves.
Alright. Well, it is a PvP zone because I saw the PvP mark. So not only do I have a quest I have to do, but it's also a PvP zone. I forgot to bring the life scanner with, which would definitely help me in this combat field. What's the point of coming back here? Okay, I'm more confused about this wreck. Aha, I found a staircase. It led me absolutely nowhere. Fantastic. That goes back. Can't go through this door. Oh, I can go through that door, though.
You're going to have to engage and secure the hold. An easy bit of murder for a killer like you. The soup boys are but brain-addled laborers with no aptitude for combat, and they are light sensitive.
They're light sensitive. Interesting. I mean, I can see why. They have like weird metal things on their face. They look like cyberpunk enemies. Here's someone. Hello?
What are you doing? The Sioux boys are gonna kill us all.
The hell are those Sioux boys?
I'm just... I'm just crew. My name is Suf Rondi. This is my 3rd voyage on the Hephaestus. There's an eye scanner attached to the pentashield. If you've got authorization, it unlocks the pentashield. Well, yes, No, I'm not going out there. Besides, if you killed the Suboys in here, the others will be trapped on the other side.
Your eye will be coming without you.
No, you wouldn't! Leave me alone!
Yeah, you're right. I actually will rip your eye out. Give me your eyeball. Come here! Give me that eyeball! Give it to me! I want that eyeball! Thank you. That's all I require.
Messy business removing an eye. Of course, Chome makes a little vacuumy tool to perfectly pop one out while simultaneously cauterizing the hole. I've been meaning to get one, but somehow without the knife, it feels like the fun would be lost. And I'm glad I was right about you, my degenerate killer.
Well, I didn't want to come to the scanner. It's too bad for him. He dies. We don't have time. We're gonna get, like, players that are gonna eventually come here very soon.
I'm in the ship's power center. The emergency power is holding. Perhaps I can relay power to the lights in the cargo area. Try not to die until I solve this bit of technical tomfoolery.
I'll try not to, but I don't know how long until players show up. Oh god, you have a shield! Kick! Knife! Hold on, I am reloading! Got lucky. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, he definitely did something alright. It looks like he spawned in more enemies. The hell? Dropkick. Denied.
That was the engines.
The hell? Why did you reroute power to the engines? The hell are we going? Supposed to reroute it to the lights, not the frickin' engines. Ship ain't gonna fly.
Almost have it.
Nope, that was the rockets. Oh, here I thought it was a player coming through because I saw someone coming down from below.
Almost have it.
Ow, ow, ow. Dropkick.
And on the 7th day, the Nah Baron said, "Let there be light."
Well, I hope there's light. Where is it at?
Now, you're going to have to locate the mechanism.
Wow, so much brighter. Man, good thing you turned on the lights. Wow, I can really see now. Whew, man. What would I do without the lights? So bright, I don't even need my flashlight. It's crazy. That's so worth my time. Oh wait, that's to the, okay, I walked back out to the scanning guy. Oh, oh. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to fix my belt soon. Get on the damn thing. Why are you bugging out? Activate Spencer crane.
I will, for the most part,
So activate the crane. That did what? It's already activated. So then what do I do? Do I have a quest for this? There should be a quest for this. Find the cargo container bay. Where are in the cargo container bay? What do you mean? Literally in it. Oh. Cargo is in the... Oh, there's radiation.
Which makes sense.
I didn't know there was going to be radiation here.
You wanted to code. Don't worry. Like most things, the mystery of your purpose here is probably beneath my notice. Still, I have to wonder who tipped you off about this shipwreck and how you got here so fast. Don't worry, though. We can have a thorough...
How'd I get here so fast? What do you mean? I was in a scout cop.
Your Ixian decoder.
Wee, that radiation is super bad in here. What is it? It's only radiation level 1. I feel like I'm getting way more radiated than level 1. That's crazy. Time for all you men.
Oh, the layout of this frigate is maddening. We're looking for container HH40236.
I'll be right with you in a minute. Sounds like a sandstorm outside. Okay. Stamina. Dropkick. Okay, continue on.
Damn, why are there so many fucking like missions to go out and kill the red scorpion?
What do you mean, you don't like killing the red scorpions? Apparently I'm doing a main quest, which I didn't even know about.
Tired of going back into that place.
No, you gotta go back in.
Go back in there.
Or if it's this one. Yeah, so just so happened to stumble upon the main quest apparently. So I'm very great at like stumbling upon things.
Describe what you see. Leave nothing out. That's Bene Gesserit garb. So our trapped noble was a Bene Gesserit. An orange Catholic Bible. What's that passage again? Beware the seeds you sow and the crops you reap. Do not curse God for the punishment you inflict upon yourself. Looking at the system files, it seems the remaining Ixians and our Bene Gesserit noble have barricaded themselves in the bridge. I'll meet you there. I must admit something to you. I'm afraid I haven't been entirely candid about our mission. Neither my presence here nor the identity of our rescue subject are as random as I might have first let on. A Bene Gesserit sister, a noble with highly placed Atreides contacts, returning in secret from Warwick 9. Home of the Bene Gesserit.
Yes, that's how I get out.
I do believe my errant princess has come home at last.
Inventory keeps filling up with this goddamn salvage. Who's gonna meet me on the bridge? But there's no one out here. Want me to go outside? I feel like I shouldn't be going outside though. Guess so. Unless Unless there's like somewhere else I need to go. Ow, 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 the storm really hurts. Alright, pull down him. No! At least my sentry gun will protect me. If anyone comes up behind, I'll start hearing it. At least for a short time. Oh, radiation pills. Perfect. I actually needed those, just in case we get into another rad zone. Worst part is, who knows if there's just a person waiting at the end of this.
Not likely. Gone through many different places and PvP sections, and no one's usually waiting. They'd have to be really fucking bored and not have anything better to do if they're sitting at the edge of, like, a place waiting for hours. It's something that you'd have to worry more so about in the deep desert.
Bridge. Fortunately, the captain decided to remain with the ship. He wasn't using it anymore.
I love using my one ability to just teleport behind people and then just shotgun them in the face.
Here than I expected.
Or in the back.
More than should reasonably
It's kind of funny, because then they ragdoll.
Well, that's not a positive development. Try to switch the lights on.
Oh, I gotta switch the emergency override on. Alright. Oh.
These fight with unexpected ferocity.
Actually, sounds like it's here. More enemies! Ow, can you quit doing that? Move the fuse capacitor. The hell? The hell would I do that at? Oh, I gotta go around, I see. It's in the radiated zone. Take my poison. Certain power. I need to cut it again.
Feel free to join in.
Oh shit. I'm lodged in the corner and I can't move. Because there's so many melee fighters now. Took like half my health just because the got stun locked in the corner. What's all that metal? There apparently isn't any. Give me free to join in. There ain't nothing. How do I get through? Another cutting thing. God damn it. Good thing I have a good backpack.
Plenty to go around.
I don't want none of them. Supposed to take them with you.
Hail the conquering hero.
Oh, Jesus Christ, the amount of bodies in here.
It's safe to come out now. The enemy is vanquished. The day won. Well then, when one sends out a distress call, the least one can do is stay around to be rescued.
Or they might be dead. Trying to put my hands on them, they might actually be dead. There's a bunch of like random things here, so I wouldn't doubt they died.
Well, she's clearly not here. My sources were either wrong or just unreliable. Though the distress signal was real enough, apparently my princess.
Oh, the Galassian girls will do it for pearls, and the Arakeen for water. But if you desire dames like consuming
What the fuck?
try a Caledonian daughter.
Gurney Halleck.
Oh, it's Gurney.
Do I have the honor of addressing
I don't even know who he is, but you know. Alright, yeah, sure.
I was watching you on the Transeye, boy. When the Suboids ran wild, we suspected Harkonnen interference. So I laid a little trap of my own.
Where is the girl?
Murdered!
Oh, you fool. The ship was carrying a different cargo. She was never even here. And she doesn't belong to you.
The betrothal remains, Halleck. A signed and sealed agreement. Or do the Atreides no longer keep their word?
Oh, to the letter, Harkonnen. But unlike my Lord Duke, I've seen the slave pits of Gady Prime. Atreides don't sell Atreides.
You'd stand against the will of the Sisterhood?
I won't need to. No groom, no wedding. I have triggered the explosives that I attached to the fuel chambers of the ship. You have moments to live.
Oh.
Goodbye.
That's some far range, to be honest. Why are we standing around? He just said that the bomb was attached onto the fuel.
Must be interfering with the detonation signal, which buys us time to escape. Well, not much time.
Yes, let's stand here and be dumb even longer. Come on, I'm nuts. He is blowing it up currently, and we're still standing around like fucking bumbling idiots. See, another butt has wound up following their way into the kick chat. Why are we still standing around? The entire ship's exploding. Oh god, escape the bridge! I'm going! I'm running away! Ow! That was my face! Ow, that was my other face! Ow, that was also my face! I would love if the explosions would stop blowing me up. Ow! Thank God for shield modulars. Could you imagine if we didn't have that? I don't remember having an assault copter, but sure, yeah, we'll take that. Some ground cars are moving towards the south wall, Dune. Hey, look, we're done. Press M to track a new location. Well, that fucking tracking sucked ass. Last time I did it, it did nothing. Fuel depot. I don't know, where was I supposed to go next? Like, I would have known. Where the hell is Hog Basin? Map. Dangerous but bountiful expense to plunder until the next Corrales storm. I'd like to go to Hawken Basin. You say we're tracking it, but last time I remember, I had to go there. What does tracking it actually do?
Tracking what?
So you're supposed to press M and then track where you're supposed to be going. Like, I'm tracking Hagen Basin so I can actually figure out where it's at on this map and travel to it. But the problem is, it doesn't freaking show you. There it is, in the corner. There's no tracking.
Ah yes, Danien's streamer brain is activated.
That's crazy. Seriously, there is no tracking. I would like to go to Hagen Basin. Now, where does it spawn me at, though? That's the question. Does it spawn me at random, or does it spawn me anywhere? Do I pick where I spawn? Spawns me in the middle of the sands. Fantastic. Literally will spawn you directly into the sand pit, and you just hope that a worm didn't come by and instantly eat you. How much damage did it deal to the motor? Oh, apparently not much. Whee! Back to the house. Oh yeah, when do we have to pay the taxes again?
I'm listening to something.
Yeah, back at base.
Alright, what?
I said, how long do we have to actually,
Did you make it out? Cool. I swear, Gurney is going to go too far.
until we have to pay the taxes?
My father will have to bring him to heel.
I mean, you paid them recently.
My father, I should have
I have to
mentioned
pay
who he
them?
was. Duke Leto
Oh, we have 4 more
Atreides,
days, so we have to
the
actually
Red
pay it
Duke.
again.
Wait,
Yeah.
you're not Harkonnen, are you?
Is he going
Actually,
up again?
don't tell me. It doesn't matter. Let's just focus on decoding this film. I can't meet you right now. My
It
parents,
used to be 4,000.
mostly
for
my mother,
reference.
are watching
And
me very
before
closely.
that, it was 2,000.
They weren't impressed by my brush with the Moscow.
Well, I'm assuming the bigger the
Keep
base
the
and
decoder
more
safe,
stuff
and
that
I'll
we
meet you
have
as soon
in
as
here,
I
the...
can. And keep your net open.
I know, but
And
I'd like
stay
to know
away
if it
from
at least went up.
strangers. Gurney always says you can judge a person by the company they keep.
Oh, wait.
Hello, kitten. Did you miss me?
No, how'd you get my line? Go away.
In Harco Village, and we can discuss the details. See you soon.
God damn it. Is my line open to anyone who wants to, like, call me? Damn. How do I close it? Over here, like, sitting, having a great time, and then fucking kitten lady shows up again and is like, did you miss me, kitten? Like, no, go away.
Or is the intercom at a worm?
I'm gonna put, like, 2 big storages down. It's gonna be, like, 45, but kind of need it back here. Also, just gotta store the ores in there. So we have like a fuck ton in chests that are currently like eating 90% of our inventory space. Alright. Ionized pills are in the storage as well, just in case you might need them. Plan on going out into the radiation zone. Go in here. So I wanted to get that engine. The glutton's hook. Left hook. Jesus Christ, what are those? Oh, health kit marks 2s. Let me see. I know we had boosters in a chest somewhere. I was gonna see if I can't place the boosters on. So give me a booster. That's sandbike booster. It's a buggy boot. Ornithopter engine mark 4. You want me to scrap that? Or the scout one?
Scout what?
The Tech 4 motor. I'll give you that one.
Is it in decent condition?
It's max health.
Maybe keep it. If it's generally in good condition, then it'd be a waste, because that means we made it.
Oh yeah, Mark 5. Let's just Mark 5
Could
get
always make another one.
2,500.
Ornithopter for it.
Probably. swear I made thrusters. I swear I made thrusters. So I was trying to place some on last time. I think we stored them somewhere. We have a lot of metal supply. We have a sandbike inventory Mark II. Oh, here we go. I found the scout one. I thought we made it, but I guess not. It's a tier 5, but it's heavily damaged, so it's definitely a hand-me-down. That out, because I'm going to need that for later. Assemble. I need to detach the motor to it. I'm going to probably just scrap that. Brand new's on. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, you can only have a thruster or the inventory. You can't put on the storage and the thrusters. It's either one or the other. So I'll keep the storage in the base just in case we need it, but I'm going to put the thrusters on it. Just because we're mostly going to be using the assault one to carry our resources around anyways. Trash that. But I'm going to be planning on heading off soon, so you need me to do anything while I'm here at the base, or?
Not particularly. Anything I need, I usually make it or do on my own.
That's cool. I just wanted to make sure.
Mostly because I don't know what the hell I'll need until I actually need it.
The scout's back in the base. It's fully repaired.
Alright.
So if you need to take that out for quest. Actually, I should have put that spool back up there. That in there. And let me refuel this thing real quick. The rest in the chest then. I'm also going to be ending my stream right here. Hope you guys enjoyed. There we go. We'll probably play more of Dune later, or maybe Parcels. I'm not sure. I did also get the battery for the VR headset, so they can't hear you. You know, you could start streaming too, you know. No, there's no but. Come on. Could co-stream on Twitch. I would love to see that. Anyways, I'm ending the stream right here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said about, we'll be playing probably Dune or Parcel or one of the VR games. Probably mostly Dune. Most likely Dune.